This is Dave Johnson, and I'm really excited to talk to you about one of my very, very favorite things, and that's Niken. When you think about all of the stuff that goes on and we have in our life, probably other than sleep, as far as our life hours, it's mostly devoted to what we do. And I heard a statement some years ago that really caused me to think, do you love what you do enough to trade your life for it? And that really has impact because that's what all of us do. Eventually, when it's all said and done and we look back at our life, we will have traded our life for it. And with Niken, I believe it's a bargain. It's the ultimate business if you're interested in making a difference and bringing other people along and just having fun, and especially at this time. And going back and thinking about the Niken business, what I really love about it is this is one of those few companies that I like to say has a heart and a soul. This is a company that has a manifest destiny. And at this moment, I think that's particularly true because I've just had quite a few people that have just been calling me and saying, I love this business and I just feel like I'm being called, and they're coming out. And neat things are happening. And, going back to some of the early beginnings when I was involved in the early 90s, I met this wonderful lady, Pat Isom. And for you old-timers, she was one of the great matriarchs of the Niken business. When I met Pat, she had some very serious health challenges that were dramatically improved by using Niken, and she just became a real major proponent of that. Lots of passion. Her background was nursing, vitally interested in health, and really inspired a lot of people, including her son, Jeff Isom, who later embraced Niken, particularly as far as the philosophy of Niken. And I think of all the people that I know that is really on fire as far as a missionary for humans being more, it's Jeff Isom. And I kind of bring up Pat because when I talk to Jeff and what he thinks about his mom, the fruit hasn't fallen far from the tree, and I'm reminded of what Abraham Lincoln said, that he said that all that I am or hope to be, I owe to my angel mother. And I kind of think about that every time I see Jeff. I kind of look, and it reminds me of Pat, and so continuing the legacy. But I've got Jeff Isom on the phone with me, and I am so excited because we're launching kind of a new era. And ultimately, when we go out and talk to people, we are Niken. It's us. A lot of the people that we share this with, they will never go to the home office, probably never meet Mr. Masuda, and so it's really us. And people will join you when you become the right person. And to help that happen, though, we need a blind, and also the coach needs a coach. Mentors need mentors, and so I'd like to introduce you to Jeff Isom, the new man on the white horse with corporate, because I'm just excited to introduce to you Vice President of Sales and Training, two very vital things. And Jeff, congratulations! I'm just really excited to work with you in your new position. And if you think about companies, when they're really looking at things, they'll never say, in these circumstances we need to cut our sales. Boy, we want to increase those. And I believe you're the man, and this is the season. So, Jeff, share your thoughts, and if you could, maybe just kind of talk about how you were picked and chosen into this. I'm pretty excited about it. I think Kurt is quite insightful on this. So I'm very supportive of his decision on this.
Well, thank you, Dave. It is very exciting to be the new Vice President of Sales and Training for Niken. It is a new era for this incredible company that we're all part of. And I'm so looking forward to working with this amazing team that Mr. Foley is putting together. We have Colleen Edwards, who I'll be working with as the National Director of Sales for all of North America. We have Larry Prophet, who really is the iconic heart of Niken. I'll be working with Larry as well. We also have Melanie Meltzer, who is the new Director of Marketing for Niken. And Mr. Foley has put together an amazing corporate team, and we have one mission. Working together, we have one mission, and that's to share an idea that every person on this planet can be more. You know, if there's something that people are looking for in their lives, it's meaning. They want their life to matter. And Niken is a company that matters, and Niken is a company that helps people to find that meaning. And there are lots of different areas where people find meaning in Niken. They find better health in their physical life. That was certainly true for my mom. She really increased her physical health when she discovered the amazing products Niken has. But Niken also helps people to be healthy in their mind, psychologically, mentally, emotionally, to create healthier families, to serve in their communities and their societies, to improve and increase their finances. So it's pretty incredible, the amount of meaning that Niken helps people to find. And the reason that I've chosen to be part of Niken, and I've been part of the Niken family for many, many years now. I went to my first World Convention in 1995. So it's coming on a little bit of time for me and my connection with the Niken family. But I made a choice to join the Niken family at the corporate level because I absolutely am passionate about Mr. Masuda's philosophy of sharing this message of humans being more with people all over the world. And it's amazing the potential, the possibilities, the things that we have yet to create. Are we just beginning? It's always a new beginning. When you wake up in the morning, it's a new beginning. When you go and get on that school bus, or you go enroll at school, or go to church or synagogue, wherever it is you're going, that new place that you're in can be a brand new start. We're coming up on a brand new year, and it is a new beginning. And I'd like you to think about that. I'd like you to think about that and consider that we really, each of us, every day of our lives, every moment, that we're starting something new. And this is a chance for us to start something new. And Dave, I have to tell you, I'm just super excited, in addition to being part of a company that embraces a philosophy of humans being more, but I'm excited to work with amazing people in the field. People like Dave Johnson, people like our President's Club members, people like our brand new, direct consultants who have just signed up, who have decided, I want more out of life. I'm not content with what I'm getting out of life right now, and I want more. I want more health. I want more physical health. I want a happier family. I want more money in my wallet. I want to create a business and be an entrepreneur. I want to do something incredible. I want more. And those are the kind of people that I want to work with. Those are the kind of people I want to be around. I'm not interested in people who are sitting still. Those kind of people are not very fun to be with, and they're not the people who make the world go around. Niken Wellness Consultants are the kind of people who make the world go around. I've known you, Dave, for quite some time. And Dave, you're the kind of person who makes the world go around. With your smile, often. Just with a smile, you make the world go around. And those are the kind of people that I'm excited to continue to connect with. Doing Humans Being More training now for 14 years, I've had a chance to connect with people all over the globe, in several dozen countries, doing Humans Being More on various continents. And all of us, whatever walk of life we might come from, we all share a belief that we can be more. That's the mission of Niken. That's the marching orders we have for Mr. Masuda to go forward, and that's what we're going to do, and that's what we're going to create. It's a pretty amazing task, and we're going to be very, very successful at it. So I'm super happy, Dave, to be part of this mission with you as the new Vice President. But we all have titles. We all have different titles that represent what it is we do. And everyone who listens to this call, who is a wellness consultant. That is one title they have, but they have a second title, and that title is president. And that's an awesome responsibility, to be president of your own company. So titles do have some significance, but it's going to be great to work with a lot of CEOs of their own independent enterprises all across North America, US and Canada, people who are striving to be more and to help share that message.
Wow, I'm excited too. And you know, talking about titles, I would challenge you to think of yourself as a difference maker. You, with this moment to begin again and just really raise everything to the next level, to up your game, and all of the things that are going on right now. This is a moment where you can kind of think, I am the keeper of the flame. I am going to make a big difference out there. And with the Niken products, with our enhanced compensation plan, with all of the things that are going on, there really has never been a better moment than right now. This is unprecedented. People throughout our country, there's never been a moment when so many people are seeking opportunity and joining opportunities like this. And I really believe we have an obligation to see those people before they get into something that's lesser. I think in my mind, this idea of what would you call it, the everybody factor, and I like to think of it that way, is what would this world be like if everybody were doing what you're doing? And in context of the Niken business, you know, every company out there to justify its existence offers some type of service or product. And I look at the Niken products, they have the greatest difference-making possibility. There's other companies, there's other health companies, but most of them have little pieces of wellness. We have the full enchilada. We have everything, and people that join us and take advantage of all of our products, it changes everything, because you're affecting in positive ways the complete environment of your body, including your mind and your heart when you embrace this humans being more philosophy. It's just ultimate. And so I really challenge you to come with us now, and the future growth as we expand. You directly, your personality, the good things that you do will be an influence as we have a culture right now, but it'll be further shaped and improved, and you can make your mark, and that's one of the most thrilling things, probably about the best thing that you can do as far as just satisfaction and give your commitment to, is to work closely with other people and create a team that's doing things greater than you or I could do by ourselves. And that is such an exciting time. And I think about particularly what I'm really excited about when I reach out and talk to a prospect. I love telling them about Dr. Oz. Everybody's heard of him. And my favorite quote by him now is that energy medicine is the future of all medicines. Wow. And you can Google that, and there's some more details on that really make you stop and think that this is the moment, that the future is now, because we have the M strides. I was just visiting with a chiropractor who does energy work, Bruce Nelson, and his wife Lana. They are really into this kind of stuff, and they're familiar with Niken, and they said that if you put M strides, say as a standard, as a 10, then the mag steps would be about a 4. Just powerful things. As an example, they came over just all excited, and they said, let me show you something. And of course, a lot of health, if you're natural, is oxygen. And you can just change your whole physical state if you just kind of stand up and breathe deep in through your mouth and then out, and like a baby, you know, belly breathe so that your full diaphragm is taking it in. And he said, just do this, stand and do that for 12 times. And then he said, okay, be aware of your breathing in and out, and then put your stocking feet onto the M strides and do it again. And I was amazed. In fact, all of us were, because as we did that, what we found was all of a sudden it was like our chests were more elastic. Things went in and out easier. So here's a new test. And here's another story. I've got a friend who is not an overly enthusiastic person, and he loves Niken because he's had a transformation as far as his own health, but he got the new M-Strides. He ordered 3 packs, and he thought in his mind, who can I share these with that has some problems? And so methodically, he lifted the flap up on the M-Stride, and he wrote down the retail price, and then wrote the shipping and tax, and it came to about $103 or something like that, put it back in. Went over and saw some of his friends. One person had some really bad neuropathy and cold feet, and he just says, hey, I need a favor of you. I want you to just sit here, put your stocking feet on these for a few minutes, and tell me what you think. And so this man, he opened up the flap, saw the price, looked at it, took him out, put his feet on it. Within just a minute or so, he said, is this supposed to make my feet warm? And Mike said, oh, I don't know, is it? And, I just kind of let the person discover for himself. And after a few minutes, he says, you're not getting these back. And then he looked at the prices. Is that how much they are? Yep. And anyway, those 3 things, he went and saw 3 people. He sold all 3 of them. What a powerful competitive edge we have over everything else is a product that gives near instantaneous dramatic benefit, and so consistently, and it's something that nobody has yet. And if you got M-Strides, wow, you got an advantage. If you got mag steps, you're already sold on the idea, and I believe that the difference between nothing at all to mag steps, there's a greater difference between mag steps to M-Strides. So this is powerful, and so that everybody factor. We need everybody in it because everybody needs what we have, and we can do the greatest good because of our product. So I recommend you just go for it. Just, if I can, since this is near the end of the year, I would recommend get a few of those and think of Christmas gifts that have a strategic philanthropy behind them. First off, let's say wholesale the M-Stride is $72. Well, if you're a silver, you get 20% of that back, and so that would be what, $14.40 or something like that. So take that off. Also, it's tax deductible because that's demo and promo. But the biggest thing is like Mike found out with those 3, just going out and letting people try it. Here's a way where I think this is like planting a seed that you could have a multiple-fold return on this. And I would pretty much guarantee that if you give somebody an M-Stride, they don't already have some in their drawer. Someone else hasn't given them that as well. So I would consider this time of year as a way to do your Christmas shopping with Niken, and particularly I would heartily recommend M-Strides because that will help set you up with some more people for 2014. Everything is in place right now. The new comp plan, it really accelerates your business. It allows you to, in fact, it guides you in building a strong, stable, profitable business. And with everything in place, and with Jeff as our leader, ooh, all you got to do is just make the decision and go for it. What say you, Jeff?
I agree, Dave. I agree. There's so many things in place, in position. The only ingredient that you need to add is you. That's the only thing missing. That's the only variable, is you and your desire to be successful. The wellness home concept, no one else has. No one else has the range of products that we do. The new M-Strides, a revolutionary product, and a whole entire company could be based or built off that one product alone. But we have that, and then complementing products in every area. Really, we have the most incredible corporate team. We have great leaders out in the field that support their people. We have training programs that are being developed and implemented that will support people. And the thing that's waiting now is you. And making the decision, making the commitment that you are going to step forward and that you're going to create an incredible life for yourself. And Niken is a great vehicle. Niken is a great mechanism to do that. The only thing that's lacking is intention, is a commitment, is a belief that, yes, I will choose to do it. I'll step forward and I'll create an amazing, beautiful, brilliant life. And I'll do it because that's my choice. So what say I, Dave? I say I'm on board. I'm committed 100%. Let's make it happen.
Oh, let's do. And right now, this is something that's never happened. When I got into Niken, my numbers weren't as good as a lot of the people that are reporting to me. I've got people that are in the game, they're talking to people, and they're all excited because they're making appointments, and they're closing 60 to 70% of the people that they're doing presentations to. You can work with those kind of numbers. Now, when I say that, they're either buying product or joining. Those are good numbers. You could get rich with those kind of numbers, because when I got in, my numbers were about half of that, and I thought I was doing pretty good. But it just there's just a more awareness and more people that are looking right now, and oh, destiny is calling. This is your moment. If you've ever thought about running, this is a good time to run, and don't wait till after these holidays. What I found consistently, as an example, December has been one of my very best months. My first December, actually, I went gold that month. I remember Reed Nelson hit platinum the month of December. In fact, while I'm calling names, Dennis and Ruth Williams hit silver their first December. And so there's a lot that can be done. A lot of people are meeting together. Most people are in good moods, of good cheer. There's a lot of interaction. You don't have to necessarily sit them down and show them everything at that moment, but you can plant seeds. You can get things ready. And so when January begins, I'd recommend you already have your shoes on and down in the starting blocks, ready to make 2014 go. This is, again, such a golden moment, and boy, we're going for it, and we really want you to come along with us. So, Jeff, I really appreciate you, and I'm excited about working with you on this higher level now. So, Coach, let's go into the game.
I'm on board, Dave. I'm with you 100%. Let's go into the game. Let's make it work. We're going to work together as a team.